we got Giannis making his comments about how like he's not gonna sign the extension if the Bucks and him aren't on the same page. And as always, we get these big super franchises talking about, oh, we get the stars and Giannis should come to LA, Giannis should play for the Knicks. What do you think of with that? What is your take on that?
Uh, the Bucks are on the clock.
Mm,
I've been saying like you have 2 years left with Giannis. Uh, Brooke Lopez has 2 years left. Chris Middleton has 3 years. Drew Holiday claims that he's going to retire after this contract is over. So, I mean, in Milwaukee, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing there, but they are really on the clock. You have the decision after this year. Are you going to trade him? Are you just going to take the chance with Giannis again and then and then he leaves, then you lose for nothing? So the they got a decision to make, and free agents don't go there. So, and yeah, you can draft, but it's hard to find good players when you're always going to win. It might be a rare players, but it's not often you see rare players.
uh-huh. So you're the I'm putting you in this scenario. You're the Milwaukee Bucks GM. It's you. So what do you do moving forward with the comments of your superstar coming out and say that? What do you do to get you guys on the same page?
I see what we do after this year.
You
If
just
we lose,
wait.
if we yeah, I'll see what we do after this year. If we get smacked again in the first round, or we at least make a conference finals. If we get smacked in the first round, I might consider trading him. But
Okay.
if we go far, at least make it to the conference finals, to the finals, and then because I think Giannis gonna believe like, hey, we was there, we was right there, and he might come to me and say, hey, I'll stay. We was right there, we was right there, bro. So
So
let's
what do you
keep it
think you get
going.
back for Gian? What do you think you get trading Giannis? What do you get back for Giannis? Because I thought you would have said something more along the lines of like we're gonna try to go out and keep this guy because I remember you making comments of you don't trade superstars. So what do you think you get back for Giannis that like actually does anything for the Bucks?
It depends on who you trade him to. You can get
Give
back
an
you
answer.
can
Give it back. Anything.
you
You
can
can
get
say
back at
anything.
least a high level player, some picks, or maybe a role player.
So
That's
pick a
it.
team. So pick a team. Pick a team that you trade Giannis to that you would
I
love.
don't.
Like
I don't. I mean,
let's say you trade him to the Clippers. If you trade him to the Clippers, everybody want to trade with them. They have like all the role players anybody wants.
that's not good enough.
Okay.
That's not good enough.
But I mean, the thing is with trading superstar players is that like you're never gonna get back that same quality tier player. Like you're not gonna get that back. We seen Anthony Davis traded from the Pelicans. They did not get back a Anthony Davis quality player. It's just like it just doesn't happen. Donovan Mitchell, they did not get back a Donovan Mitchell. They did not get back a Rudy Gobert. So it's just like moving forward. I don't know. That's just my thing. It's like I think honestly, what the Bucks should do they should just listen to Giannis. They should just like do what they can to try to keep him. Because if it was, I think when you think about like, oh, if a player made these comments and he was in LA, no LA fan would say, oh, let's just trade him before this happened. They're gonna say we need to do what we got to do to keep him happy. We need to get rid of such and such and keep him. I think you have that same mindset that like we can win a chip with this guy. These people around him, they can help him get there. But if he's not happy with them, he doesn't think it gets the job done. We trade Chris Middleton. We trade a Brooke Lopez. I think that's what it is. Because I remember like last season thinking that like, I don't think Chris Middleton is going to be there that much longer. I think if you trade a Chris Middleton, you trade a Brooke Lopez, you can get back something that can better retool with Giannis getting there. Like I remember when Eric Bledsoe first got there, a lot of the stance was that like, oh yeah, that's really good. Bledsoe finally get out of Suns because that's back when they were horrible trash. He was like Bledsoe will fit perfect with them. And we seen Bledsoe didn't work too well. And then when they got Drew Holiday, we was like, oh yeah, that's the upgrade. That's what they needed. And I do think the Drew Holiday, the Chris Middleton, Giannis, we're gonna love that. We're gonna love that dragon, that three-headed dragon. But it may be time to see something different. And I do think that Giannis doesn't, I don't think he wants to go to LA or the Knicks because his comments around the time when his movie came out, he said, I like LA, but I don't like LA. I don't like the city. I don't like too much the fast pace. And I do think that means something. I don't know if he wants to go to those big markets. I think he truly values being able to get it done where you're at and building something than just jumping ship going somewhere. And he put that comment out early. So he's giving them time. He's giving them time to be able to change, adapt, make some moves happen. He isn't just coming in like saying it like 1 year or a couple of months before. He's saying like, hey, if we aren't on the same page, I can't stay here. I got to do what's best for my career. And I think he's giving them time to do so. So I don't think we're going to see him go to the Knicks or LA. Like, it's the same thing each year. They Kawhi Leonard, why would he go anywhere but LA? He didn't go to the Lakers. It happens every year. All these superstar players, you think they're going to go to these big market teams. It never happens. It's just fool's gold to get clicked and trick the fans. Be serious. Giannis doesn't want to play for the Lakers. He doesn't want to play with a super team. Giannis wants to do it the right way.
First off, Kawhi was going to go to the Lakers if they didn't get Paul George.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
He said it. He said it, bro. He said it.
That's a lie.
Okay. Second of all, basically what you're saying is Giannis is just so great that he can just take some role players and they can go win championships. That's basically what you're telling me.
I didn't say that.
Wait.
No, I'm not saying that.
Wait. Because you basically just said trade Chris Middleton, trade Brook Lopez. What centers out there when you trade a Brook Lopez is going to match what he does? The same with Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is arguably top 25, top 30 player. Not a lot of those out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that if you trade them, you're only going to get back some role players. You're not getting back no one close to Middleton's status. You're not. It's just not, because that makes no sense. So why would I trade my best players just for some role players? So you're basically saying Giannis can just take some role players to the finals. I mean, hey, if you think he's that great, hey, that is what it is. But if I'm Giannis and I see y'all getting rid of two of my best players, it's like, what are we doing?
So let me say this. Let me ask this question to you before I go into my spiel. Without Chris Middleton playing next to Giannis, what is Chris Middleton?
What do you mean?
What is he? Is he still all NBA? Is he still one of these top tier? Is he still top 2 tier? What is he? Is he still tier 2? Is he still one of the best top 30 without playing next to Giannis?
He's probably still like tier 2, somewhere in the tier 3 area.
He goes down. And I think when you play next to a superstar caliber player like Giannis, you play so much better. I think if you get a DeMar DeRozan playing next to a Giannis, you see him so much better. I think honestly, I'm not saying I do think Giannis could take some role players and make them play at a higher caliber if they play next to him. Yeah, I think Drew Holiday, I think he plays better when he plays next to Giannis. I think Chris Middleton plays better next to him. If I went through the NBA and had to find some guys that had to play next to Giannis, I think they all step up and play better. I think Giannis is in the same caliber as a baby LeBron James. He doesn't have the shot like LeBron. He has the drive. He has the passing. He has the defense. So Giannis is still a baby version of LeBron James. He can take these guys that aren't near him on the same level and pull them up and get somewhere. I think Giannis is great enough to do that.
And LeBron has done that, and he has lost every time.
Yeah, he lost every time, but he got there. So I think
doesn't matter though. You lost. Doesn't matter.
So, but this is a scenario. Giannis isn't LeBron. Because I ain't never seen LeBron drop no 50 ball in a closeout game in the finals. I ain't never seen LeBron do that.
He dropped triple-double in the finals.
I ain't seen not no closeout for the chip.
Definitely was.
Man, all I'm saying is, man, you can't say I'm gonna take this copy.
I saw
and
LeBron drop 241 games in a triple-double against the Warriors.
You seen that. And I'm telling you right now, Giannis, you don't get the same exact thing just because you say, hey, he did this, he gonna do it too. That ain't how life works. That ain't how sports work. I think the man is good enough to take some players around him to make them better play at a higher level. And if you say he doesn't get it done, you can stand over there. But I'm gonna stand and say I think he do get it done because Giannis is. Let me say because Giannis is so great. Even when you had that man come back against that playoff team they was like, man, they facing a bad deficit. I think he could do it. He's great enough that you still believe in him to do that. So I don't care what you say about him not being able to do it. I believe in him. I believe in Giannis.
Last time a superstar with some role players won a championship.
Last time a superstar with some role players won a championship, Dirk Nowitzki, right?
Regular
Dirk
role
Nowitzki.
players.
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki, right?
What year was that?
What? 2012.
That was 2011. That was 12 years
2011.
ago, bro. So we don't see it. We don't see it.
But we don't see it often, but it can happen. The possibility. If it's been goddamn it
Everything
12,
has to go your way, though.
If it's been 12 years since it happened, that means it's coming to happen again, right?
Well, let's say this, right?
It's coming to happen again.
Let's just say
it's
this.
time for it to happen again.
Let's say this. Let's say you trade Chris Middleton and you trade him to the Clippers. You get back Marcus Morris and Terrence Mann. Just some role players. Let's say you trade Drew Holiday. Let's say you get back a Kobe White and probably a pick. And let's say you trade Brook Lopez and you get back what's the deal? A Nas Reed and maybe another role player. You think Giannis could take them to the finals?
I think it'll be difficult, but I think they do. I think it'll be difficult. What does my answer have to do with what does that have to do with that?
I don't think it happens. I think they get bounced probably second round. He fights, but we don't see it. We saw LeBron. We saw LeBron in 07 take some weak players to the finals, but he got swept. We saw LeBron in 2018 take some role players. They lost. They got swept. It's like it doesn't happen, bro. It rarely happens.
Yeah,
we could get here, but I could get here, but if we don't win, who cares?
Yeah. And I'm just saying he's one of the good enough. I could see if you were talking about Donovan Mitchell, I could see you saying, "Oh, it's not going to happen, no chance." But we're talking about a superstar, a supernova. We're talking about a top 75 player. You have to give him the respect and put a chance on him being able to do it. That's what you're doing. You're being highly disrespectful.
I never seen him do it though. He's always had really good players around him.
And you know what? That's good. That literally says the Milwaukee Bucks management did the exact opposite what the Cavaliers management did. They seen LeBron James and they took forever to put the right pieces around him. You see Giannis, they did it. They got the pieces and put it around him. So if they did it previously, and you can make up these trade scenarios where you're just getting back whatever tier quality players that don't do enough. But I believe in the management of them. They said, we got Giannis, we can do this. And they found the pieces around him. I think they could repeat it, do it again. Even if they get to the finals, they don't win. I think they still could find the right players to do that. Because I believe in the Milwaukee Bucks. They know who they got, and they know the people to put around them. But when you had LeBron James in Cleveland, they took forever to put the pieces around him. When you had Mike Jordan in the Bulls, they put the pieces around him. They said, that's our guy. I want to put the pieces around him. That's the difference between LeBron doing it and Giannis doing it. Management took forever to put the pieces around Bron. That's why he had to become the GM. But when you see with these other great players, when management believe in them, they find the right pieces and they get it done.
Hey, if you think Giannis could take some Terrence Mann and Marcus Morris to the finals, hey, I'll be it, bro.
You could come up with us in there. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, like,
hey, you talking about some Terrence Mann and Marcus Morris? I'm telling you, they're not gonna. They wouldn't do something like that.
But you just said they will trade a Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez. What are you getting back? That's equal to Chris Middleton, who is a really good player. Who?
I don't know, brother. I'm gonna have to go through the rosters a little.
But that's just how it works. It's just like how we would do in fantasy, bro. If I trade for Chris Middleton, you're not gonna give me, say, a DeMar DeRozan in return. That don't make no damn sense. You're gonna give me more. You're gonna give me some lesser tier players because of that player's stature. That's just how it works.
Oh yeah, that's how it works. Well, you're gonna settle for that trade.